We are back on our College Football 27 Valentine Shallow Road to Glory. In the last one, we went through the first 4 weeks of the season where we have started out 3-1. However, we lost our first game against a team that doesn't even exist, FCS Northwest. However, since then, we have been on a pretty good run. However, all the teams we have faced are 1-3 currently, so does that truly mean anything? Not quite. But Middle Tennessee, they have 2 wins. So let's see if we're able to win this game against, I believe they're our rivals. So definitely do want to win. Mississippi State upsets Texas. Loss of a yard on that carry. Why am I in motion? Down to the 7-yard line. First and goal. We lose 4 that time. Second and goal now. By the way, in case you can't tell, I don't know if I mentioned it, this is a wide receiver road to glory. Down at the 4 with a third and goal. And we're in for the touchdown. The screen pass works as we're going to take the lead 7-0. Middle Tennessee responds with a field goal. So we're still winning, but they put points on the board. Good run for 11 and a first down by Brendan Haygod. And we're open down the field to the 34-yard line. Big pickup there and a first down. Incomplete pass there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. And they lose a yard. So 3rd and 11. We got our work cut out for us. And we're going to get sacked. And that'll probably knock us out of field goal range. And they don't score, so we still hold the lead 7-0. Or, excuse me, 7-3. Solid pickup, 3 yards. You do that 4 times. First down. Why on earth are you throwing like a low pass there? Fourth and inches, the fact that they're not going to give me a first there is ludicrous. And we fail to convert. Are you kidding me? And they score a touchdown. And this is where you start to see the issue with Western Kentucky. Our line. Not the... Whoa. Okay, that's fine. I believe in redemption. I don't. They score a field goal now to make it 13-7. We are at past midfield. Fortunately, we don't pick up the first, so we're forced to take a timeout. First down to 25. 22 seconds left after that. Quarterback's got to elevate that throw. There's literally no excuse to be made. That's now 2 low throws. And down he goes. We're in... Hi, Cash. We're in desperate times. As not only are we losing, there is a little bright side. So we'll see if we're able to actually turn this around. That's a good way. Burning our guy over the top. First down to the 34. 5 for 126 so far. I got absolutely dusted. I had one of 2 people I could block, and I somehow missed both. I mean, this is just going horrific. They fail to score somehow. We are still in this game despite all the bad performances so far. We force a turn. I mean, there is seriously no way our defense could play any better. There is seriously no way their defense could play any better. This is a battle of defenses. We rope off one big play occasionally, but nothing else comes out of it. And the quarterback can't throw for shit! Overthrown, we're at the jump for it? Are you kidding me? You can't hit me in stride? Oh! Big run after catch. Oh, we're gone! We break the tackle! Great play there. We can't look at it, unfortunately. I'm sorry, Ease. I did not mean to just kick you. I did not know you were right below my feet. Guys, don't worry. It was not a hard kick either. It's one of those where I went to stand up and my foot touched her. Yeah. Yeah. You playing with me now? What toy? Here, let's get this green ball. Go get it. Sorry, I have to play the game though. Play with you after though. Have you guys been watching the preseason at all? The NFL preseason, I should emphasize. I don't know if there's any other preseasons. Oh, and Cashmere's joined the play session. Sorry. My cat and my dog are going ham. Yeah, I feel, oh, and I fall short. I feel bad, bro. Because I didn't kick her. I don't want to say, I stepped on her. Nearly. And now she wants to play, but I can't play with her. It's like, I feel bad, I just stepped on you, and now I'm going to leave you out hanging, so. Whatever, though. But yeah, have you guys been watching the preseason? So, on the first day, I watched the Packers game because I'm a Packers fan, if you don't know. And then I kind of just kept flipping through all the other games on my other device. For preseason games, you can put on your TV with the NFL Plus app. And yesterday, I put on the Dolphins Commanders for most of it. I didn't use my other device. I only used the one. Because I'm a Packers fan, I wanted to see Jeff Halfley and Malik Willis in business. He didn't play. I also wanted to see Stephon Diggs on the Commanders. You know, their recent signing. Looks like he's almost certainly going to be the you're taking me out? Oh. Certainly going to be the wide receiver 2 there. 4th and goal. Let's just take it to the 2. Ooh, there's preseason games at 1 o'clock today. I did not know that. I did not know that. I thought they started at 4. Eastern time, by the way, in case you're curious what time zone. Yeah! Does Middle Tennessee respond, though? They do not. We win 21-13. So, looking at the 1 o'clock games, we've got Browns, Bears, Panthers, Bills, and Vikings, Giants. I am almost certainly extra plays going to be watching that Vikings Giants game, simply because I think that is going to be the most entertaining in terms of who's going to play. I assume Kyler and JJ are going to play, which I assume both of them are. I want to emphasize. Hey Valentine, looks like the rest of the show. Yeah. I'm your partner for. Yeah, we'll just take the copy. September 266 and 2 touchdowns, and we're National Player of the Week. We're just improving our Heisman case. We're going to go ahead and simulate training. So yeah, looking at those games, because you also have, I assume, Jameis Winston's also going to play, which maybe not Jackson Dart, maybe not like Cam Scatterboo and all that. Although I don't really care for Dart to see because it's quarterback. I would love to see Scatterboo post, injury. I see him back. But the other ones are good. You get to see Browns, Bears. I'll probably have on both devices. So just expect me to stop streaming definitely before 1 because the Browns, I didn't even think about this. The Bears, obviously Packers fan, I want to see how the Bears do. And that cornerback just worked the shit out of me, and he might go. Okay. Panthers, Bills, I'm not really too interested in. There's not going to be, if we're being honest, and yeah, this might suck to say, there's not a quarterback controversy for either of those. Like, yeah, Haynes King was definitely electric, his game. It's not like there was a major change. Yeah, the Bills technically lost their head coach. However, they replaced him with the coordinator already on their team. So they hired in-house. So I don't expect it to honestly change a whole lot. And I doubt Josh Allen plays. Maybe Bryce Young plays. Well, no. I was thinking because this is week 2. This is not week 2. Alright, my dog was tearing something up. I was like, what is that? That's a first down. So yeah. I'll probably play both of those. Sorry to the Panthers and Bills. You're going to get ignored this time. Can we outrun them to the edge? No, we cannot. Looking at the 4 o'clock games now we're going to move to. We got Rams, Chiefs. Could be good depending on how the starters play. But even then, hopefully you'd have Ty Simpson out there. Chiefs defense might be fun to watch. Ooh, Kenneth. Well, no, that would go under the starter category. What's his name? Cyrus Allen, I think. The 5th rounder. Could be fun as well. Fourth and 1 from our 2-yard line. And we kicked a field goal. Jaguar Saints. Once again, it really depends. I mean, if like Bashal Tootin, he's one of my like most anticipated players. Want to see if he's truly worth it in fantasy. I mean, I think maybe. I don't know yet. I've been intrigued by him, but I've never really been drafting him. He's one of those guys where preseason is going to make or break him for me. And then Saints, I mean, I doubt they play their starters. No new head coach. Maybe. Well, I don't think Jordan Tyson's going to play because of his injury concerns. I don't think he's going to really miss a whole lot of time that I know of, but it's still one of those probably just precautionary things. There is no way, quarterback. And then you look at Eagles Ravens. Eagles should be a fun one without Kevin Batulo. Obviously, their offense was plagued last year by him. Ravens, I doubt they play starters, but it's still going to be Todd Monken's season in Baltimore instead of Harbaugh. So, ooh, I didn't even mention that. Yeah, John Harbaugh in New York will also make that game fun. Because another guy who I haven't been drafting in fantasy a whole lot, mainly because that's my fault for false starting. The pick I'm in. So in the league I'm in, it's a 12-team 2-flex full PPR. I unfortunately got picked 12. And just from like a value standpoint, I just haven't been drafting him a whole lot. Because he never really falls to me. And he's not someone who I am like my guy, like someone who you love that you'll reach maybe a round on or so. Or in my case, if you have that 12th pick, you know, you won't pick again until pretty much 2 rounds go by. So it's definitely one of those where it's... There we go. Yeah. And then Ravens, like I said, besides the other guy, not really too interested in. I don't think they're going to play their starters, unfortunately. He's down at the 2. And then Cowboys Seahawks. I might sound like a casual here. If the Cowboys still have Joe Milton, I'd definitely be interested. I don't remember. Because I'm a big Joe Milton believer. The Seahawks, they lost quite a few guys on defense. They obviously lost Clint Kubiak, their offensive coordinator. So, okay, yes, Joe Milton is still there. They also have Sam Howell as a third string. I don't like him, to be fair. So, I'm obviously wishing for, if, you know, every single player could make the roster, that would be great. But obviously that is not going to happen. You give me the shittest fucking route ever. We're at the hot route, guys, because we have 2 seconds. We don't have time. Ten to 7 at the half. Ooh. Speaking, we were just talking about this. I got a notification. Breaking news in the NFL world. I know this is college football. Sorry, I'm an NFL guy before that. Cornerback Devin Witherspoon and the Seattle Seahawks agree on a 4-year, $132 million extension, $101 million guaranteed, making him the highest paid cornerback in NFL history. So 132 mil, that's going to equate, what was that, 33 mil a year on average. It's a good signing. I definitely do like Devin Witherspoon. He was a big contributor in their Super Bowl, obviously. He is one of, and I'm going to say one of, yes, I don't think he's the best in the league. If you had to ask me who my best cornerback in the league was, I think it is no-brainer. No-brainer. I know he just had the great Super Bowl. I'm sorry, Christian Gonzalez, but it's going to be Pat Surtain. What a play! Now, will I stick my head out and say, second best corner, Christian Gonzalez? Yeah, that's more my language. Let me look up the, I missed my block. Okay, here's our ranking. Pat Surtain is ranked first. Derek Stingley, then Christian Gonzalez. Me personally, I would flip-flop the two. Maybe I'm not a huge Derek Stingley guy. Like, I definitely think he's great, but it also helps that he has, the team around him. Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter. Devin Witherspoon, bit high. Trent McDuffie, bit high. Quinton Mitchell, that's who I'm looking for. I think he's a dog as well. Denzel Ward, I'm going to be honest, I think that's probably, and I might get me some heat, I think Denzel Ward is probably my third best. You look, and I know I just made that case for the Derek Stingley, but you look at Denzel Ward. Yes, he's had Myles Garrett and all of that. But for you to be with Myles Garrett, and I guess this also goes for that, but just hear me out quickly. With Myles Garrett on your team, obviously not anymore. So you had Myles. Oh! They left me uncovered? Really? Me? With Myles Garrett on that team and you're on the Browns to be one of the most recognizable guys, one of the worst teams. There's an argument they've been the worst team of this this century. When I say century, I mean since 2000. Like the current century we're in, not like from the past 100 years. There's honestly a case for that too, to be fair, but Bam! First down. So yeah, with all that being said, I love Denzel Ward. And the fact that he's a lot older than the other guys, he's still not terribly old. Like, he was 2018, right? He was the same draft class as Baker. It was Baker first, him fourth. Compared to all these other guys who are either still on their rookie deals or have just left their rookie deals. You know, I'm a big Denzel Ward guy. We'll go keep going. J.C. Horn, I think that's right around where he should be. 9, Sauce Gardner, same. Cooper DeJean, I might be very nitpicked about this. I think Cooper DeJean is way too high. But I think I saw a name there. AJ Terrell, I really like. Jalen Johnson wasn't there as well. I think he's a really good corner. So yeah, my rankings would probably go as follows. Patrick Surtain, Christian Gonzalez, Denzel Ward. Oh my goodness, bad throw quarterback. Who else? Devin Witherspoon. Then Derek Stingley. Who wins? 27-21 we do. No, I'll put Stingley over Witherspoon actually. They're right next to each other. And then who else we got? Who's the one guy missing? Because it was J.C. Horn, Sauce Gardner, Cooper DeJean. I'm going to swap that for A.J. Terrell. For coaching staff, why not? Who am I missing? I just had it pulled up and I closed it. And now if I... Trent McDuffie, I think they're high on. I mean, I still think he's top 10, granted, because not many cornerbacks get traded for a first, especially, you got the Chiefs and the Chiefs getting rid of one of their guys. So I'd probably put him at 10. I think they're being very generous with that. So that would put J.C. Horn, then Sauce, and then A.J. Terrell moved up. Once again, I'm not a Cooper DeJean guy. I'm probably missing some people, but those were the top 10, and I'm just blanking on names currently. Hold on. Let's emphasize something. How fucking stupid do you think I am, game? You really think if I'm gonna copy and paste a presentation, I'm gonna use the presentation by and then use those names? You really think I'm not gonna change the fucking name? This game's selling. Okay, exam week. I don't really care about honors. I mean, honestly, we might as well go for it since we're right there. We also, big game coming up against ranked Tennessee. Oh, we can't afford that. Great at carrying. We haven't had a fumbling issue yet, but last thing I want is to go into Tennessee and fumble. I feel like we should definitely have a case to be ranked at this point. We're not. Because obviously us losing that first game to fuck ass FCS Northeast or whatever they're called definitely doesn't help. But big game coming up, Tennessee 4-1. If we can even just perform well, keep the game close, I tell people, hey, yeah, they sucked week 1. Yeah, they've been shaky, but they know how to stay in games and win them. Right, let's look at some teams. The Vikings had 1 year where they were dominant and then they got absolutely shit on in the first round of the playoffs. The Bears last year in the NFL. I can't tell you college teams. That play felt like it took forever. I thought we had some good run after catch going or something. Boy, there's no way you just turned that over. Hey, we got a catch. Hey, we got another catch. Hey, we don't got a catch there. Oh, yeah, touchdown! Hilltoppers. Yes, I am passing every fucking play. Every play. If you think I am putting my trust in an O-line, that has quite possibly been the most shakiest thing ever. I mean, hey, we're showing that we're a 5-star for a reason. And we're ball starting. We lose 4 yards on a fucking screen. We're hopeless. Bird and forever. 4 verticals. I can't even see the first down line. Oh, wow, our defense got to stop. Okay, we're in 2-minute warning, so let's try and make something after the catch. Rather than go out of bounds. I see the clock's late. Normally I would just run out of bounds, but like I said, we had 2 minutes on our side. Pissing me off with that O-line. Quite literally was unbelievably open. And we just instantly throw it. Poor route for what? I could have stood still and he wouldn't have thrown the ball my way. He had his mind made up the second he snapped the ball. Somehow not intercepted. I mean, I can't wait for next season. We are, if you don't know, it's a guaranteed 100% that Western Kentucky is not going to be having Valentine Shallow on the team. He is going to be moving up to the D1 world. Or D1 Power 4 world. We're already D1. Hey, 17-14, we have the ball. Not too far away from field goal range. We have 9 seconds. I was about to say, if you kick a field goal, you are stupid. Touchdown is probably out of the equation, but we could most definitely get closer. Or almost throw an interception because our quarterback doesn't know how to throw the ball in front of the receiver. Do we have a 50-yarder in us? We did. We are tied at 17 against the number 11 ranked Tennessee here in the third quarter. Call me Greg Jennings. I put the team on my back. Poor route. I don't care. Oh, quarterback, you're done. We're punting it on 4th and inches. I mean, come on, team. Just think of how big the world would, like, the world might genuinely fucking, like, crumble if we upset Tennessee. I'm not talking about us. I'm talking, like me, I'm talking about Western Kentucky. He was right on that. Thankfully, it wasn't an interception. And once again, our quarterback forgot how to quarterback. Lead it in front of your receiver. That's the biggest thing. Unless it is the definition of a hospital ball, make sure your receiver is able to catch it in stride. I mean, we're damn near 300 yards. We couldn't be carrying any harder if we wanted to. That's a wide open strike down to the 11. What? Bang! Bang! Shut up, Evie. What you barking at? And Western Kentucky has the lead over Tennessee. In the 4th quarter as well. The amount of aura I am going to gain from this game, win or lose. Boy, why are you attacking my foot calf? Good strike. Come on. Come on, team. Keep going. Oh, it's a good run down to the 5. 1st and goal now. There's a flag on the play, and it's on the defense, it looks like. What is the call? Is it a touchdown? No, it's not. Third and goal from the 1-yard line. Oh my goodness. And they don't score. We're up by 11 with the ball. It's over. Take your timeouts. I mean, we might as well throw it on third because a punt on fourth would take us to a 2-minute warning. And it's incomplete or tackle for a loss, whatever it was. And we're going to win. The upsets. Oh my goodness. 16 for 330 and 3 touchdowns. I have company coming in my room like right now, so I'm going to be muted, but let's go. We have votes at least this time, but we're still not in. Yet Tennessee, who we beat, is in. Crazy. What do the coaches have to say? We're not in, but Tennessee is. However, we have a few more votes than them. The good news is we are playing Jacksonville State, who is ranked. So surely a win would put us in the top 25. They won't be able to deny us. Sorry. Eating some food. I've been up for about 2 hours, haven't eaten yet. Granted, that's normal for me. But for some reason, when I'm off, I seem to want to be more inclined to eat. Compared to when I work, when I woke up at 7:30 yesterday, went to work at 10, and I took my first break at 3 o'clock. And that was when I first ate. Yeah, we're peak fitness now. There's a good chance this is our last game of the episode, though. We'll see, though. Alright, a couple miles left. Tennessee does win their game. So, we're hate watching now. The fact that we beat them by 2 scores, right, and we had the ball, it could have potentially been 3. No, we're not going to talk hypotheticals. That's literally the SEC. We played Tennessee once, and now we're talking hypotheticals. The only hypothetical is, how would we be ranked if we didn't lose to FCS Northeast or whatever in week 1? That could come down to be literally the thing that like haunts us. It also could be we, just knock off Tennessee and we go ahead and lose to Jacksonville State. Who knows, though? Hopefully that doesn't happen. We get the first. Let's go. Okay, I got the dude right in front of me. Or I'll try to. I'll fail miserably, but I tried nonetheless. Press coverage. You better hope you lock my ass down. Never mind, you didn't have to. You absolutely worked there, but you did your job. You stalled long enough for the defense to get there. The D-line. You draw that? What? Crazy. Someone's down for us. Couldn't tell if that's an O-line. Or no, that's them. Gotta throw it higher, man. We got a field goal. What matters most? We got points. Hi, puppy. Oh, yeah, changing the field. Yeah, we're gone. Shout out to the O-line. The fact that we were able to do all of that bullshit. I had two animals playing with one of my hands. Oh, if I would have hit that block, that would have been amazing. Since the ball was still in the air to process, it didn't let me switch to blocking. It still viewed me as a route runner. Unfortunately. Quarterback can't hit a good pass for his life, bro. Granted, that's a tough pass to complete, but I'm still going to complain nonetheless. Hi, Cashmere. It's dropped. 3rd and goal. We're going to take the lead 17-0 in the first quarter. Assuming this kick doesn't get blocked or missed or anything. Yep. They get a field goal. They at least get some points on the board for them. Auburn currently beating Texas. I know the game's only 7-3 and it's still in the first quarter, but nonetheless, potential upset watch. Let's go. Touchdown again. We just burnt our guy deep there. 24-6 is the current score. Man, at this point, I know he ain't, the guy anymore. Put Lee Corso on the phone. Put him on the phone! Tell him to put us in the top 25 this instance. I expect it to change mid-game. By halftime. Actually, halftime's passed. You two playing. Oh, it's a good thing I went in motion. Third and 5. Brandon Gibbons going off. 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. We'll see if that stays true for 4 quarters. And it's a foot race, and we're going to win the foot race. And another touchdown. The most dominant receiver in college football history at this point. We put up a 40 bomb. They pulled us from the game. It's that big of a blowout. Let's go. Put us in the top 25 now. Oh, credit myself. We're good. All right. We've been crediting you people the whole time. It's our turn for the love. We broke the receiving yards record. We've done that, what, 3 times this season? I set the national single season receiving yards record. Damn, we might be too good. I mean, we have over 2,000 yards already. Conference USA single season receiving touchdown. How close are we to that in the national wise? I better see a number next to our name or we riot. What? Where's the number? Okay, so we have over 1,000 more yards in second place. Oh, I assume records is what I'm looking for. .405 receptions. Okay, so we're not in any of those. However, in a season, we are receiving yards. Okay, so we're eyeing up 158 and 27. Is what we're eyeing up. Which we're currently at 96 and 23 touchdowns. So that touchdown one might get beat. Now, the receptions one is a bit out there. I love how the next highest is 12, guys. I'm literally putting the team on my back. How are we not ranked? We just beat back-to-back top 25 teams. But you still have these motherfuckers at 16 even though we beat them. We're the first team off. It's crazy. But you also see 4 teams dropped out of it, which implies that there's, in their opinion, East Carolina, Indiana, Northwestern. That's that power forward bias coming in. And do the coaches at least respect us? Not even the coaches do. We're once again the first team out. Oh, and Indiana can jump us because they barely beat Maryland. Northwestern barely beats Purdue. I'm going to get me some water. I'll be right back. And we'll play one final game after. The only bright side is Ohio State plays Minnesota, so there's a good chance they lose. Same with USC playing Oregon. Hopefully one of those two lose, and, we win. That will probably put us in. All right, I'll be right back. All right, final game of the episode, no matter what, because we are pushing preseason time. Yeah, let's just spend all our points on it. Why not? I probably won't be watching the preseason too heavily. It's just, especially this one. But in my opinion, preseason is a very complicated thing for a lot of people. Like, yeah, it's not the most entertaining because it's not actual football. Like, it's football, but it's with backups. But you also have to realize the beginning is the best part of preseason. So, if you act like you don't care, in my opinion, week 3 is pretty useless. So, week 1 is when the competitions are, at its finest. The quarterback battles, whatever starting stuff. Week 2 is probably, in my opinion, the most important from that aspect. Week 3, because week 2, in my opinion, is kind of where it's solidified. Because week 3 is going to be that point where the battle's over, and now you're just get your reps with the first team. Right. Just get your reps with the first team. this is the team we're probably going to be rocking with. As well as it is those guys who are fighting for, whether it be just to make the roster, it's, you know, you pretty much know, like, you're not making the roster at that point, or you're literally fighting for either a roster spot or a 53-man spot, or a practice squad spot, excuse me. So week 3 from that point, pass interference, we're taking that, is definitely the most important for, like, who's going to make the team. Week 3 is. However, from a standpoint of where they're going to be on the team, they're either going to be a backup, so, you know, you won't know who they are, or a practice squad guy, or they straight up aren't going to be on the team. So in my opinion, weeks 1 and 2 are definitely the most important, and it's not close. Like, week 1 is the start of those battles. It gets you hyped. Week 2 is kind of the finalization of the battle. Week 3 is when, in my opinion, it starts to feel the most like football, because then you're like, okay, we want these guys to get reps. I'm guessing Auburn won, by the way, because Texas, I didn't even see Texas was number 1, right? Or was it A&M? Because Texas wasn't even ranked. So with that being said, it was probably A&M, because I doubt you go from being number 1 ranked to just straight up not even making the list. What was this ESPN notification I got? Oh. Sorry, I'm looking at fantasy football stuff. Very important to me. I don't know if I keep talking about it. So, I am like a big fantasy football guy all of a sudden. I have been put in charge of running my work league. So, how this happened, in case you can't. This girl last year and me and this is literally how like me and her started talking, because she saw I always wore football shirts. I didn't like talk to her, I think, at all before that. She, you know, started talking about fantasy football, because she doesn't watch football, but she plays fantasy. And she was like asking for my advice and all of that, because she saw I had on football teams. She, I guess, thought I was good at football, which in reality, I mean, I'm just definitely getting better, but I was still a casual at that point. Like, I really only played it for fun. Holy shit! Sorry. Unrelated note. Quarterback, fuck off. You're done. Bench him. We're going to lose this game 3-0 at this rate. The fact that it took damn near a minute left in the second quarter for us to get our first catch when we've been getting open practically every way. Oh, the fact that 42 caught us there is mind-blowing. Didn't even think of that as a possibility. So yeah, that's how we started talking. And obviously, at the time, she joked about, oh, maybe next year we'll do fantasy football. Or we joked. I, gonna be honest, I did not really plan on that. Because it's not necessarily I didn't want to do it. It's just, I know the people there. Now, they don't care for football. So it was a real challenge to get everyone. Now, granted, a lot of people just straight up said yes because, we're friends, it's fun to do. So when she texted me, it's like, oh man, sure. But I didn't actually plan on it. But here we are. Our draft is in a little over a week, August 24th at midnight. So from the 23rd to the 24th, that transition. We got 12 people in. One person doesn't work there anymore, but he's in the league. He said he'd still play, which is fine because it's too late to get anyone else. So he kind of he doesn't have to play. And it sucks to say this, a lot of people probably aren't going to play. There is a lot of people who I'm probably going to have to put on auto. Because the big issue was, and this is why. So, pretty immediately, I create it, and then I invite the person because she's going to be the co-commissioner. I didn't know if joining the league in any order matters. So, yeah. One sec. Quarterback, throw the fucking ball. So, yeah, but the first day comes by, 3 people join. Me, the co-commissioner, and then just one person who actually is going to do it. I know they are. So shout out to them. The second day comes, and days 2 and 3 is where it really popped off because I didn't have a lot of people's numbers. So I was just like, hey, if you guys want to get them in here, that'd be great. And they do. So we're sitting at 9. We're sitting at 8. And then one person drops out because they quit, the job, and they didn't want to do it. They didn't join, but And then, shout out this dude. I asked him, yes, he wants to join, and he joins literally, immediately, damn near. So shout out to him. The issue is there's some people who have gotten an invite and just haven't joined yet. Thankfully, they got hounded. Yeah. Because people want to know, hey, when's the draft on? It's hey, I can't really do that until we get everyone in agreement in the league. Because this is something we're going to have to talk about and figure it out. So if you want to figure that out, you got to get them in. And sure enough, they got them in. There was 2 people, and then the last guy, his stuff sucks. His phone is horrible and all that. But he eventually got in, literally, it would not let him, no disrespect to him, he couldn't join, it wouldn't let him. But he got it figured out, so. Minute 39, 2 timeouts. I swear on everything, if we lose, because our quarterback, what's an example? Space Jam, where the fucking Monstars or whatever they're called drain all the NBA players' talent. That's what happened, apparently. That's the only explanation for why this dude has had quite literally like the worst game. He hits me though, down to the 25. Please. There's nothing to be said there. That's literally a top 1% play by the defender. He gets burnt and he makes up for it. Here's my concern, is with the time left, they're in a good spot regardless. And the quarterback, I don't know, I'm not going to blame the quarterback. The O-line has done him no favors. There's constant pressure. No one is able to even run like 10 yards downfield. Right, that's the situation we're currently in. Is the O-line is literally so fucking shit. And the fact that the refs are, they're FIU fans. The amount of times I've been got stuck on by one of their players, and we ain't calling flags. Obvious pass interference. The most obvious pass interference that ever existed. Third and goal. A field goal is like worst case scenario. There we go. Does FIU match? They do. And then they kick a field goal. So if we score a touchdown, we win. Like right there. It wasn't pretty. In fact, it was far from it. But we win. Better see that damn number next to our name. There's no excuse now. The only way is if all of those teams upset their guys. There's just no way that happens. The hell? How? How? Oh, top 25, are we actually in and it's just no longer a number there? Oh, shocker, they lose. Oh, shocker. USC wins as well. I mean, we have to seriously be the first team out by one vote or something. I don't know why I got rid of that. But that's the college football playoffs. We make it in. We're number 25. We did it. We're in. Just barely. Number 25, alright? We're in here as well, 24. Memphis loses one game and drops. Oh my goodness, and they lose by one score. How are we not in there? Are we not winning our conference currently? I feel like it should not even be close. Yeah, in the conference we are the only undefeated team. Well, no, it comes down to ranking. I know that. Okay, so they're obviously one of these three teams. I mean, 3, 4, and 6, or 8. Yeah, one of those are gonna obviously get it most likely. American, we should be ahead of them. Big 12. It comes down to ranking. One sec, I need water like that. Sorry. Okay, so there's a chance at the Big 12. Big 10, we are getting dominated on. I mean, look at all these top teams. Conference USA, that's us. Independent, doesn't matter. MAC, we should have. Unless East Carolina was to win their conference, we'd have at least 2. Mountain West, we definitely have. Pac-12, it depends on if Boise wins or whoever the other team is. SEC, just give it up. Then Sun Belt, we easily have. So out of the Big Four, which are definitely not in, I mean, maybe. So there's the Pac-12. And I think there's a good path we make it. Really good. All right, but that is going to end it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys next time. We will finish the season 2 of this series. Unless we make the playoffs. Bye.